Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to my old lady. I'm hoping that she's still going to be running. This is Bertha. She's AMPEX 8-track 1-inch multi-track tape recorder. Probably represents some of the best sound quality you'd ever be able to record. They were just done to make the very best sound recording you could with the equipment available, you know. You can still hear the difference in the sound because it's come from here. It's bigger, it's warmer, fatter. There's a lot of argument about it, but digital can't really touch this, you know. It's like the difference between a picture in a newspaper and a photograph. You know, the picture in the newspaper looks like a photograph, but it's made of dots. It's made of dots, so there's holes in between. This is continuous tone. I mean, she's not being used now for about 7 years. Mainly because I didn't have the space to have the old girl operational, you know? So it's nice that this space has come available. Got her out and cleaned her up so far. Ready for testing with some tape, and hope that she still rolls and that all the needles still rock about, you know. Hopefully we'll have her up and running and making that big warm sound again. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yay, Bertha!
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she'll play. Let's just fast forward. She's a heavyweight piece of gear, you know. You need 4 quite strong people to lift this onto a truck. Even the power supply, it's a weighty thing, you know. The motor in that machine could take your arm off easily, you know. This is a big machine, it's powerful. When you get the capstan going, you'll know it, you'll hear it. It's like an aeroplane taking off. It's difficult to have the machine in the same room as the artist or anything like that, because it is quite loud. Every now and again you'll see little lines of chalk go past on the tape, because that's the only way you could tell where a track began. You'd actually mark the tape with white chalk. That was the beginning of a track. When I first got her, I brought her down from Reading on the back of a flatbed truck. So it was lucky it wasn't raining that day. See, this tape is old, and as such it's kind of sticky. That's why you have to kind of roll them one side to the other, try and unstick the tape. And the original owner was a man called Rod Argent. He has a band called Argent, had quite a big hit record with a tune called Hold Your Head Up. So quite likely recorded on this here machine. smell that old tape smell.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will loosen it up. After that, she was with a man called Martin Campbell, a reggae producer at Channel 1 UK. I used to use her when I used to use the studio there in the early days, and liked her so much that I bought her. Like I said, every now and again you'll see a little set of white marks go flying past. These machines using 1 inch for 8 tracks. So you start off with 1/4 inch for 2 tracks, and then 1/2 inch for 4 tracks, and then they put 8 tracks across 1 inch, and 16 tracks across 2 inch, which is the same format. After that, going to 3 inch tape was kind of ridiculous, so they put 24 across 2 inch. So really you're reducing the quality then, because you're putting more tracks across the same amount of tape. So really these machines, they're the ultimate in sound recording. That's why they were built. With these kind of machines, you can't just press stop. You have to kind of put the brakes on first. The way these things work is that the faster the tape runs, the higher quality and bigger definition and sound dynamic you get, because you're using more tape to print that piece of signal. The capstan is now running. The problem now is that the tape is so old that it's a bit sticky still. So what I'm going to do is forward and reverse the tape a few times so it gets some air between the layers. So this one, it runs at 7.5 and 15. 15 being pretty much industry standard, but you can get machines that run on 30 IPS for even higher quality. Some mastering machines would run on 30 IPS, but it makes it very expensive on the tape. Even at 15 IPS, you'd get maybe 5 songs on a roll of tape. I don't know what they cost now, but back in the day it was about £50 for a roll of tape. But you know, this is quality, and you paid for quality, you know. But she's already rolling a bit better. Yeah, baby. Oh, she's been in the garage for 5 years. She's going to be a bit stiff, you know what I mean?